Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, welcome back to Master of Command. We're picking up right where we left off, about the quarter of the way through, probably one-third of the way through Act 3. So we're just picking up exactly where we left off. Pick up these gentlemen as reservists. We'll head up here to this battlefield, circle around these folks. We found a mass grave. Let us just let them rest in peace. We don't need to rob them now. We are running a bit low on food stock, though, so that makes me a little nervous about going deep out into the wild. We could forage, which will take our provision consumption down. Let's see. Send in a large rescue party. We lost an officer, though. I think we had an extra officer, so I'm not too concerned about that. We're going to slow down a bit and forage, because I'm getting a little low on food, and that makes me a bit nervous, especially because these tend to... Yeah. Alright, let's lose the rest of our reservists if we do that. Let's just scrap it. We have no men to spare. We got another unit of field artillery, and that puts us at... How many guns do we have now? Just 2? Oh, we had 3. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll take a second gun now. This was the first time in the campaign I've actually been able to get a second gun. Oh, that's right, because I finished the objective. Of course. From here, we will take... We'll draw the provisions. We can get back moving. Standard campaign speed. Get out of here quickly. We'll hit this encampment on our way. 2 garrisoned armies is definitely some. We'll definitely cross that. We have... Ooh. Sir, boats were launched at first dark and the column crossed in silence. Oars were muffled, engineers kept the craft tight, and the current was mastered with guidemen on the ropes. We landed above the camp, seized the pickets before they could cry alarm, formed a line in the trees, and at the signal, the tents were rushed, and the enemy, heavy with drink, broke with order. Guns, colors were taken, officers secured in their shirts, and a broad body laid down arms. Nice. So, no loss were light, and the men kept their ranks to the draw. Okay, so we captured a bunch of reservists and 2 weapons. Ooh. These decent. Good range. Cruddy reload, though. Real bad reload. I think that's the HQ right there. We had many reservists. We succeeded. We got 3 weapon items, a bunch of our men back, and 112 powers. As well as that, we now have minus 20% provision consumption, which is crazy. Ooh, hold up. So we got great melee on these. These actually might be good to go to my cuirassiers. We got 2 Tula muskets, which are blah, and land pattern muskets, which are really good accuracy, but not too good on reach. Let's see. Do we have anyone that already doesn't have like really good muskets? These 2. But my grenadiers here, I think I'm going to give actually the Tula muskets too. Because that'll really buff up their melee. Cavalry's got good weapons. Let's see. So you guys all do that. Let's take the Potsdams off you. Give you the Junkopins. They're bad accuracy. That's fine. Then we'll give you the Potsdam carbines. And for you, this was good range, poor reload. Your accuracy, poor range. Well, we'll give you that one. Just because I'd rather have you be more accurate with poor range, because you're probably going to be dueling people up close anyways because you're grenadiers. At least that's my thoughts on the matter. Let's set up these slums. I'll get in some fights here soon. Get some excellent field positions. Let's take them as some field positions. We got morale 10, speed 6, perfect. Who's our slowest unit? Looks like these grenadiers here are. So now you're not. Perfect. Alright, let's make into a plate with these gentlemen. Battle of Stowe on the Wold. So, we got French Grenadiers, 2 veteran Fusiliers, a lot of cavalry, a lot of guns, and 1 Swiss Fusilier versus our men. Alright. An army, like a serpent, travels on its belly. Frederick the Great, King in Prussia. Alright. Let's see what kind of battlefield we're looking at for this one. Hopefully something decent, that would be nice. That will allow us to maybe take some cover. Ooh, okay, I see, I like this somewhat. Actually, no, I like this a good amount, because we could just anchor down right here. Ooh. And just follow this line. And cover the right flank here. The hill is nice on the right, too, as well, actually. Maybe we'll take the high ground. And put my guns up there. Really mess them up. I don't know. I'm torn. I think we're gonna do. I think we'll. Huh. Once we have enough men, we could probably just take this, and then this, and just come all the way across. I think that's what we'll do. So we'll put the grenadiers up there as well. Actually, we want the musketeers up there. I'd rather have the grenadiers down at the ground level. Some musketeers up there. Excuse me. Where he goes here. We'll get ready to stick my guns immediately up there. Okay. Let's take these veteran musketeers. They're gonna go right in there. Maybe right there. These musketeers will come directly there. Grenadiers will anchor the front line there. Get the life guard here. Unit like that there. Another unit of life guard right in there. And then we'll actually get this last unit right there. Kind of go like that. It's a bit of a messy line, but that's fine. Friedrich II von Prussia will go there. Prussian. And then we'll try to just keep my cavalry ready to move out. Of course, artillery will have you unlimber, start engaging those French grenadiers. I actually think we're going to give you a spot right here. Get you boys right on the line. Get you guys unlimbered. Alright. Start ripping into them. These guys as well will engage. We're going to swap over though. We're going to engage those units instead. We don't have 2 units just engaging the same guys. And if you want, we can just really just have an artillery duel. Nope, they don't want an artillery duel apparently. Swap you over to Grape Shot and start engaging those grenadiers. We'll have you start engaging those grenadiers there. Their cavalry's moving left. My cavalry's moving left. You got it. It's gonna be an interesting cavalry fight. No open ground, just in the town. Those gendarmes are messed up. Oh. Get you boys back a bit. You guys got a good volley of grape shot off, so... Okay, they're turning to engage. Let's... This unit, put them back kind of there, in a sense. Oh. Yes, Dragoons versus Cuirassiers are not good. There we go, another fight here. Oh, it's gonna be close. Alright, that's it, they routed. Let's get my cavalry on the line, just up here, chasing them down a bit. This entire line is just gone at this point. Let's have you guys start swapping to engage those gentlemen. Moving you up a bit more. Guns are racking up some good kills right now. These guys caught some beatings, but that's fine. You guys are essentially out of ammo. Let's move that spy wagon up here. These Fusiliers are done. They're gonna probably shatter here in a second. Let us start advancing our guys. Pull these Dragoons back a bit. I don't really want them to get the smoke from those. Actually, not. Those Fusiliers aren't going to move to engage my guys. I'm going to move them up to engage them. You guys keep pushing on the hill there. Let's see. Yeah, my Cuirassiers are probably gonna rout here. Yeah, they are. That's fine though. Oh, okay, that was not fine. Ooh, they also routed that unit. Okay, cool. That's good. Alright, well, that sucked a little bit, but we're fine. waiting for them to shoot that unit. Jeez. That wasn't a bad fight. The Prussian Grenadier Guard, known as the Lang Kurls of 4 Potsdam Giants, were an effective assault force during the 7 Years' War. Alright, $866. I'll take that very much. Lots of good stuff in here. Lots of goodies. Now, do we want the reservists? Do we want the ammo, or do we want the provisions? Provisions are probably going to be the good one. We're running really low on provisions. So. Plus more veterans see I get. Ooh, von Munchau died. That is not good. That was my cavalry commander. Yeesh. That's a rough one. Provincial cavalry can now become dragoons. Good. Those my musketeers coming along. Pretty soon there'll be veteran musketeers. These guys are ready to go to lifeguards. Perfect. These are some shooters, that's for sure. Just some devastating forces here. That is for sure. Let's see here. Wooden stakes are pretty good. We'll probably give these to one of my lifeguard units here that doesn't have anything yet like that. All of these are recently built. It's crazy. I feel like this is already rough because it's like that cavalry recruitment. You know what? We'll go over to Farnham. You have Von Gotti. Let's see. What are you good at? Oh, that's pretty cool. That one's a little annoying. That one's pretty good too. There's a good chance this dude's gonna get himself killed, but hey. Well, I guess we're going to do another fight immediately for the Battle of Farnham. Looks like the same layout as before, so I think maybe we'll give this one a shot, being on default aggressive and just kind of seeing what happens. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. It depends on the map, probably. If it's like really defensible on their end, I probably won't push as much, but I outnumber them with sheer infantry, so I should be able to just roll right through them. Let's see. Honestly, yeah, we'll have the forest on our side mainly. Put our guns right up on the hills here. Yeah. Right. Our forces will go there. Cavalry will deploy there. Or artillery will deploy there and there. Some of those guys up here. There we go. That gives me a lot of cover too. Looks like we're going to be doing a cavalry duel on the left again. We will unlimber you boys. We'll have you engage those French Fusiliers. There we go. I try to bait them into doing the same thing. I don't know if they'll go for it this time around, though. Did I already shatter their front line while this is all going on? I absolutely did, didn't I? Ouch. There we go. That was effective. Alright, lifeguard. Give him a volley. Oh, ho, ho, that was a rough one. Units retreating. There we go. Ooh, my lifeguard routed because I wasn't paying attention. A little bit of a rougher fight, but I think I'm better on the defense than I am on the offense, that is for sure. That is for sure. Alright, we lost 3,000 men to their 5,000, so... I think on this one we will definitely conscript some reservists, though. We're going to need them to refill that ranks. We have tons of stuff to sell, though, so that's good. Well, we're going to give our artillery boys some earthworks, I think. Yeah. Got some good cavalry. Do we have any good horses in these guys? Some of them have decent horses, some don't. So, let's get you some Holsteiner horses. You have some Frisian horses that are pretty good. We're going to get you the Hungarian horses that are excellent. You guys can use some pretty good pocket Bibles. Large large haversacks. Very good morale. Militia treaties. Oh, this doesn't have anything. There you go. Let me see if I can get you some stuff. Looks like that's all I have for those guys. Alright. Oh. Store that. Store that. And keep moving the farm. These musketeers are ready to go to veteran musketeers. Perfect. That'll make them better shooters. Horse artillery is already the best of the best here. Got $22,100. Sell a bunch of the stuff that I don't need. We go into the foundry here because we're going to be looking to buy some cannon. So what do we have on this unit here? Do we have the Brummer 12 pounder? Shot damage 40. Canister damage 12. Damage raise 2.5. 25, 45, 45. What's this? 25. 25. These take a lot longer to reload. They're a lot more accurate. We can get some howitzers. Another Brummer 12 pounder, which has been treating me pretty well, I won't lie to you. And we're gonna go with the Brummer 12 pounder yet again. It's gonna put us in the negative to how expensive everything is nowadays. We're just gonna clean house here. There we go. Do a nice new cannon. We will be selling the old one. We still have a good amount of money left, so. Let's stock up with provisions. Don't need anything from there. That's really good. We're gonna get that. Let's see. We're just gonna stop with that for now. Gunners. We don't really need much of anything. Some more bayonets might be nice, maybe. Let's see what's going on with the powder house here. Better canister rounds. Might be good. Grab some better canister rounds. Excuse me. Grenades would be good. Give them just more grenades. More of these are good. Look at these earthworks, I think. We'll call it there. Yeah. You got some really bad grape shot. We're gonna give you the better grape shot. You're getting that. No, we don't have enough powder for that. Alright, we'll take that off you. We'll give you the grape shot. Everyone's pretty much full up, so we'll just sell this. Alright. Let us head out of here. Go through this convoy. See if we can't steal maybe some food or thalers from. Let's see what we got. Purchase beer, purchase wine, seize their alcohol, or negotiate a bulk deal with their finest drinks. Charge 10, accuracy 4, melee damage 8, morale 2. That melee damage is actually nice. What is really me on these guys? We'll probably want that on my horseman. Excuse me. Change out their move speed for melee damage. Oh, they have those. We can't actually give them that. Here we go. We'll get rid of that. We'll give them that instead. This gives a plus 10 charge, but a minus 40 your accuracy. Also, I might give it to these guys instead. They are melee fighting units, technically speaking. Okay. Let's head over to this convoy here, see what we can figure out. Then we'll go hit the slums up there. Alright. Let's leave that area immediately. How's the infected? Let's see, slums here we have provide them with Fowlers. We'll get some weapons. Basket Hill Broadsword, excellent. Ooh. And Dragoon Sword's excellent as well as some Man Musket. So, we will be getting rid of the Hussar Saber for that. You 14-14, this is 12-12, this is 14-10. I like how this is better, is not as good as these. That's interesting. So, well, we're just gonna hold on to those, probably sell them up here in Nasby. Just made that in there. Eesh. Alright, well, get ready for a fight, boys, 'cause it's coming now. Anything we want to grab first? Yeah, not particularly. Alright. Sheesh. That is expensive. Holy moly. Alright, boys. Engaging the enemy army. Battle of Nasby. Looks like we've got essentially the same deal as usual. A lot more cavalry this time around. 5 units of cavalry to 5 units of infantry, and then there's 1 less cannon. So. Alright, we're gonna have to be real careful facing their cavalry. That cavalry, if I'm not careful, can put me in my place fast. Alright. Maybe because we're closer to a town, we'll get a more dense. No. That's this map once again. Okay, well. I think we'll just do what we did last time. Take the hill. Take the hill and hold it. Grenadiers in the center. The veteran musketeers up there on the hill. Right. Alright. They really liked going left last time, so that's where I'm going to think they're going to go again. They do have some units of French Dragoons, though. They were moving right, but not anymore. Let's unlimber you. Start immediately engaging those German Fusiliers. Have you unlimber as well. We'll give 1 more volley from the horse artillery here, then we'll exchange over to grape shot. Perfect. So that we're ready for that when they do come in range, which will be shortly. The sooner we can shatter their right flank, we can sweep up and over. At least that's the idea. Cavalry duel on the left, it looks to be. I don't like those Dragoons going right. Those make me a little nervous. I want to get 1 more volley my horse artillery off. Oh, well, never mind. It's not going to be required. They're already retreating. I mean, that unit is just shattered right now. Alright. Let's reload this artillery and see if we can't engage those dragoons instead. Bad. 100 rounds. Comes that big old cavalry duel. One of their units routed. That's that unit. Oh, not what I meant to do. I have 2 of my dragoons routed, but I still have my cuirassiers, so that's fine. That unit's shattered completely. I'm gonna have you lads light up those units. We'll have my 2 boys move up there. Lifeguards, I'll lighten them the hell up. Cuirassiers here are going to engage their flank. Some French Royal Cavalry moving up, which is a little concerning, but not too all that concerning. But we'll engage them from the sides there. Have you boys free fire. Yeah, it's a little concerning here, but I think we're good. Ooh. Move and fire. There goes those dragoons. Good work, boys. Rotate that artillery. And my grenadiers get involved in this fight. And we're going to charge my cuirassiers into these grenadiers. Just to get this fight over. We'll keep advancing you. Take up line position, fire on those units. Shatter those grenadiers. Yep. There we go. I'll say that was a pretty clean battle. You must open fire by platoons, aiming at the enemy's belly. Willem Vilimovich, more Russian general, said. Alright. Alright, $800. Take that. Real good loot. I'm gonna want those provisions again, because we're just like, yeah. Food's hard to come by nowadays, you know? Plus, hey, getting our boys up levels, that's always good. We can probably get this unit up now on other levels. The Dragoons going to Cuirassiers. It's accurate. That heavy cavalry is exactly what I want. Not ammo. Alright, this field artillery is now horse artillery, so they get a little bit more accurate. Actually, they don't. They get a little bit faster reload and some more movement speed, which is good. Yeah, very good. These guys are level 6. I don't really know if that does much for me. Alright. That's for sale. We could probably get some better tools on these guys, is what we should do. Give you that. So I'm thinking we buy... I don't know. Probably like the wooden stakes are not bad. The Shadi Frees aren't bad. I think we'll get 2 of those. Sell that. Keep all those. Sell all those. We're still making a profit out of it, so that's fine. All right. Buy that. Do those. And let's just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Here we go. We got an encampment here. Let's see what we got going on. Share the hospital with the enemy. Suppose the enemy's wounded. Take the hospital. Treat their wounded and ours. We'll just treat their wounded. Reason not to. Let's see. What are we feeling? I don't really want to do that. Let's go see what kind of trouble we can get into down this way. Oh, we got a herd here. That could be really big for food. There's some good provisions. We have much coin to spare. There we go. Nice. Who wants the grape? Who needs grape? Who needs coke? You guys are pretty black. Huh? We'll also replace you with that. Give you boys the Shard of Flares as well. Give you boys that. There we go. Perfect. Go check out this encampment here. Wait for a storm to roll in. There we go. So we got 1900 reservists, 2 weapons. Very nice. We'll be immediately slotting one of those onto my main melee dudes. Keep exploring the countryside. Oh, another herd and a convoy. Let's hit the convoy, then the herd, and then essentially we'll be going into the final fight here. Large escort, they gave us 2 civilian items. Excellent beer rations, nice. We'll give those to somebody. Oh, they already have that. Perfect. Grenadiers here. Why not? You know? Desperate times calls for desperate measures, so. Oh, coming up on the day now. Enemy headquarters is in pursuit. Excuse me, but reservist. Okay. Let's see, are we getting new levels out of that? Probably not, but it didn't hurt to try. Just waiting it out now. There it is. Oh, I was hoping to get the Newberry first. Okay. So, we've got Musketeers of the Guard, 2 units of French Grenadiers, a field artillery. This brigade has a bunch of infantry, the brigade almost full infantry, then 2nd unit of horses. So that we're going to be facing 6 units of horses, 3 units of artillery, lots of infantry. So, let's see how this goes. Sorrow is a century, death an instant. Frederick the Great, King in Prussia. Alright. Hopefully we get a good, relatively defensible position that we can set up it. I know that we can outshoot the enemy, 6 out of 7 days of the week, so. We have 2 hills that we're split between. That's actually not bad. We can put some artillery up here. Hold this fence line as well. That's really good. Artillery, forest, maybe this hill. And then that'll be like the tail end of our line. I want the lifeguards at the heart of the unit, though. So we're going to do that. Take these 2 over here. Grenadiers will hunker down the... I want the Grenadiers at the center line, actually. We're going to put 2 lifeguards over here instead. Something like that. Our artillery's going to be up here on the hill. I think we may split it. We'll put 1 unit over here, and then 1 unit over here. Our cavalry will... Again, we're going to try to keep everything centered on the left flank as best we can. They just have a lot of cavalry, though, so they'll probably just run up. And they'll just run through us, if we're not careful. So, let's deploy like that. And this goes. So, we're going to do right here. We're actually going to get horse artillery. Right in. 5 guns packed in tight there. We will get you there around that. Veteran musketeer there. Unit of lifeguard there in the center. We'll get another unit of horse artillery up here. A little bit tight. So we're going to have a grenadier unit anchored around them. Another one on this side. Essentially, we're going to want to probably come down a bit with that grenadier unit. So something like right in there. Start getting these 2 moved up a bit. Alright, we'll get the supply train up here, and we'll get you on the hill here. Our horses will go around to the side here. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with them yet, but we'll figure something out. Let us unlimber you and deploy. Start engaging some of these units that are in range. Oh, just unlimber you. I don't really care about the chasseurs. Let's go for the air grenadiers. Oh. Huge chunk of my line just gone. Alright. We'll give these boys one more volley. We're going to swap you over to grape right now. We'll let you fire off one more round. Swap you over to grape shot. Oh, man. Grenadiers are already taking damage. A lot of it. Kind of makes me nervous about the line. Horses are here. I have one unit there, two in the center. These guys aren't even in a freaking position yet. I messed that up. I want these boys as accurate as possible for this engagement. Of course, artillery's taking a little bit of a beat in there, but alright. Try to get some grenades on them. These chassis are a little hurt as well. Slow this down just a quick second here. I want to move those guys out. That's not what they're built for. I want to break these Irish Grenadiers. They're shattered. That's good. So their cavalry's starting to build up on the left. That's fine. We're actually going to want to pull back a bit here of the cavalry because they're starting to like really wrap the flank, which is making me a little nervous. Keep it nice, slow and steady. That's good. Gonna start advancing some of these boys up. Get these lifeguards ready to move. You guys will be engaging that unit there. Of course, artillery is broken. Yeah. Can't because they're in melee. Alright, that's fine. That is not what I wanted to do. You come around, you come around. Giving those Swiss guards a little bit of a shooting. It's fine. Alright, a lot of their lines are starting to falter a bit. We're gonna have my grenadiers push those units as my lifeguard advances. These guys are retreated, so we're gonna engage them here. Okay, well, that unit shattered, so that's good. Let you guys keep engaging there. These are not stand and fight cavalry. They should not be engaging like this, so. Yeah, their right flank is just gone. You swap back over there. This unit's dead. I'm gonna swap you over to that. We'll start counter battery procedures as best we can. We're actually going to re-limber you and then move you over here. cavalry buildups worrying me bad. If they roll through my cavalry, it's gonna end terribly. That unit's retreating, that's good. Let's get up there. Let's just slide up here into this position. So we shattered that unit, shattered that unit. This entire flank is just gone, so let's start rotating some of these boys up here. Engage that unit. Okay. Advancing. What do we got going on? Toggle bayonets, boys. Charge them back. Let's get these French Royal Cavalry the hell out of here. These Lifeguard need to advance. The Grenadiers need to keep advancing as well. Engage those units. Lifeguard here can engage this one. Heavy fighting. Oh, the general's been caught up a bit. That unit's retreating, that's good. Cavalry were all there. That unit shattered, that's alright. Not what I wanted to do, but okay, we'll take it. Shattered that unit. That's double cavalry against us. My cavalry's exhausted right now. That's a problem. We've shattered most of their... Oh, okay. Their cavalry is just slowly whittling us down. We have a bunch of full units though, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. These guys are at absolute shatter. But counter charge, instant break, yeah. Alright, so these guys are down. Those 2 units left. Let us reorganize ourselves up here. Try to get our men down to here. Was still kicking, so there's that. We're just gonna get a quick shot off on this unit here. Ooh. This was a really close fight. Like, holy heck, man. There we go. We have won. It cost us, but we won. Oh. That was a battle to remember, boys. Battle to remember. Victory at Newberry. Going home rich. I want. Yeah, everyone got promoted. Yeah, no crud. After a fight like that. You know what? I know that this is probably the end of the campaign, but send some of you boys home. Leveled up a bit. Reinforcements. General, although the enemy's headquarters has fallen, their resolve is not. A fresh host has marched in the region. Swift and determined reclaim was lost. They'll begin their pursuit in a matter of weeks. There will be no respite until this new army is broken. Rally the men, keep disciplining, prepare for one last trial. Victory here will silence all opposition and bring the campaign to its rightful end. Okay. So, I guess that is not the end of the campaign. Okay. We have till day 327 to prepare for the real final battle now. Okay. Pick up some more boys. We can recover some more of my men here. We're definitely want to sell some stuff. Newberry. Sell all these cruddy weapons. That's 263 right there. So now we'll move on to the stable, sell some stuff to them. Okay, we'll move on to the staff college next. Sell some stuff to them. I don't have enough of that. There we go. Gunsmith now. So we'll keep the breastplate. Keep that, and we'll keep the rifles. Sell that, though. There we go. So that gives us 4,000. So provisions are available, so we can get just regular units here. I think maybe we're probably going to want to get some more. Maybe we'll get another veteran musketeer. More infantry is always going to be good. And we have this, my melee in quotations division, which I'm not really using as melee because, yeah. But we're definitely going to need some more men for this next battle. I think we're just going to get 2 more units. We'll get this unit here. And we'll get some musketeers. Should have 2 units here. Oh, this one moved here. That's why. So, give you boys that. We're getting rid of your cruddy thing. We'll give you that. Give one of you the Bible. And then from there, sell that. And, we now have a pretty hefty army. Where are we at? 15,000 yeah, 15,000 men is our army now, so that's pretty good. Is there anywhere I haven't actually explored on this map yet? Because like, we've covered a lot of this map. We'll have to do those battlefields. We'll head to Shaftesbury. Let our men recoup a bit. Man, that was a big fight. That was a rough one. Alright, well, while our men recoup, we'll do this battlefield. And then we have almost another year to prepare. First time we have to leave our allies to fend for themselves there. So, with that though, if you guys enjoyed the episode, we're going to be calling it there. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy. There'll definitely be one more coming to cap out this series, hopefully. Maybe 2 more, depending on how long it takes me. But other than that, hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'm out. Peace.